Hey, this is going to be a spirit baby message, and so I'm not gonna hold you all too long. Do not force a message, okay? Take what resonates, leave what does not. And so without further ado, we're going to get into the overall energy of what the tarot deck has to say, okay? So let's see what the overall energy is of this spirit baby slash fertility reading. I'm seeing the Five of Wands, okay? This Five of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But when I see the Five of Wands, right, I think of like masculine energy. I think about taking action, taking charge. And when I see this Five of Wands, there's like some type of chaos, some type of confusion. It's like someone wants to be like the pack leader or wants to be the leader. Someone wants to be in control. And so this Five of Wands is about you taking action to overcome this, because you don't compete with anybody but yourself, okay? So this is about taking action to do things that feed your soul, your purpose, your drive, your determination, okay? Your enthusiasm, your creativity, your power, your strength, okay? I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We are in Cancer season. When I see this Queen of Cups, I think of a divine feminine who is motherly, who is nurturing. You don't have to necessarily be a mother, but I'm picking up on a lot of motherly energy, who this female can be easily hurt. This is about you pouring into others, and you have to remember to pour into you. You have to stop pouring into people who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. That's what I'm hearing. Stop pouring into people who won't pour into you. Stop emptying your cup for people who don't fill your cup. Water who and what waters you. I'm seeing the Three of Wands. It is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. It's about some type of forward movement. It's about being observant. It's about travel, okay? But it's also about evolving and growing. So this is about being very observant, okay? This is about elevation. It's about taking action to evolve, to grow, to move forward, okay? I'm seeing the Nine of Wands. There's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And so this is some type of exhaustion. When I see the Nine of Wands, I think of a divine feminine with a kid or two or more, okay? But this about like exhaustion. This about writing out your plans. It's about journaling, writing out your feelings, your emotions. But this is about not giving up. And so a lot of you all feel like you want to give up, and it's a breakthrough around the corner. Giving up is not an option. I'm seeing the Nine of Cups, okay? And so when I see the Nine of Cups, I think about you knowing that you are a wish fulfiller. You knowing that you are a treasure chest full of jewels, or you are like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. When I see this Nine of Cups, there's about molding. It's about crafting the things that make you feel emotionally elated. There's about your dreams, okay? There's about a wish fulfillment, and you have to know that you are a wish fulfillment. Also, something is coming to completion. I feel like the root chakra needs some balance, okay? I'm seeing the Emperor, and then I see the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This Emperor is Aries energy. When I see the Emperor, I think of a divine masculine who could be a baby father, a husband, a boyfriend, a divine masculine who has authority in your life. However, I see this Wheel of Fortune, right? So when I see this Wheel of Fortune, I hear Wheel of Fortune, and I hear if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. However, this is coming to an ending, okay? And so y'all might have had like a past history, this Aries, or this Emperor, but something has to come to an end, okay? It's like, it's a storm, or a storm coming, but only for a little while, okay? And so this Six of Cups is about like returning to your roots, but it's like past memories, nostalgia. This is about healing, emotional healing, doing things that bring you happiness, doing things that feed your discernment and your intuition. We have the Temperance card, okay? And so when I see this Temperance card, this is Sagittarius energy. I think of freedom, but you are the catalyst to your happiness and your peace and your serenity. This Temperance card is about doing things in balance and moderation, and life is all about balance. So this Temperance card is like taking action to be happy, taking action to find freedom, taking action to be at peace, okay? I'm also seeing the Seven of Cups. This Seven of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. When I see this Seven of Cups, it's about like having many options, choices, decisions, okay? It's like fantasizing. Some of you all are being delusional, and divine source and your spirit team is telling you to sit down so that way you can make the right choice. You are being divinely guided. There's the vibration of 7, and then this is the Tower card. So this feels like Tower is there is some type of sudden upheaval, a sudden change. This Tower card is Aries energy and Scorpio energy. This is about releasing what makes you feel emotionally imbalanced or unsettled, okay? So this is a sudden change. It's an unwanted change. And some angel numbers you have been seeing is 777 or just 7. I'm seeing the Chariot card. There's the actual Cancer card. We are still in Cancer energy. And life is about balance. It's like your angels and your spirit team is telling you to keep your focus right here, not over there, over here. This Chariot card is about your willpower, your drive, and your determination, okay? And so this 4 sevens. We also have the 7 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And we are in the full moon energy of Capricorn. And so when I see the 7 of Pentacles, right, it's about slow and steady wins the race. I hear things like a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, but this is also about knowing that the day that you plant the seeds isn't the day that you get the fruit. Some of you are going to find out that you are pregnant, okay, because this is a gestational phase, but this is about some type of restriction between a partnership, the 2 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and so this is about balance. It's about partnerships. It's about teamwork, and this is also about knowing that you are your first soulmate besides divine source. It's divine source, then you're your soulmate, you're your first lover, but I see this 8 of Swords, right? And so this is feeling like your hands are tied or like you're living in your head. And so you see this orange blindfold. This is about taking action. It's about taking charge. I think of the sacral chakra. And when I think of sacral chakra, I think of creativity, lust, passion, drive, chemistry. And so this is about feeling stuck and trapped and like feeling like it's been raining on your parade or raining or it's been a storm over your head for a while. However, this 6 of Swords is about moving forward out of rough and choppy waters into peaceful, smoother waters, okay? I'm also seeing the 3 of Swords. And so you're being told to be honest with yourself, set your boundaries with your guys, but you have to be honest with yourself. Divine Feminine, you are going through a transformation, okay? And you tend to keep your heart guarded because you've been through a lot of stuff. But I see this 3 of Swords, there's about some type of sadness. It's about some type of a loss. And it could center around communication because I do see this Knight of Pentacles, okay? And then I see this 10 of Pentacles, and I see the Star card, and I see the Ace of Cups, followed by the Moon card and the 10 of Swords. So when I see this Knight of Pentacles, there's about somebody who feels like they're being responsible. However, they're moving very, very slow. This Star card is Aquarius energy, but it's about knowing that you are the star of your reality. There's about hopes, wishes fulfilled, dreams come true. I'm also seeing the Ace of Cups. There's about loving you, knowing that you're the apple of spirit's eye. But I see the Moon card and the 10 of Swords. Something is going to come to an end. Something that's being hidden is going to come to an end. So some of you are going to find out that you are pregnant, okay? You are pregnant, but however, you have to realize that building generational wealth with this masculine or trying to build families is not going to be like counterproductive or conducive to your journey or your healing, okay? And so I'm going to get into this fertility deck. I'm seeing, what do you say? Placenta burial, okay? And so this is about burying your placenta, okay? So this is for the ones who are going to give birth. This is about burying your placenta at the base of a tree, okay? So burying the placenta is a sacred ritual that honors the connection between mother, child, and the earth. This act symbolizes returning life to its source, grounding the newborn in ancestral strength and protection for their life's journey, okay? So this is about placental burial. So for the ones that are going to find out you're pregnant or who are about to give birth, bury your placenta. These are fertility cards right here. I'm also saying womb blessings, okay? So this is womb blessings. It says, the womb is a sacred place, a sacred space that holds the power of creation, and offering blessings to it is a way to honor its strength and health. You can channel healing energy into your womb through your prayer or affirmations, ensuring it remains a strong foundation for new life. With each blessing, feel your womb becoming more vibrant, prepared for the journey of fertility, childbirth, or recovery. So speak affirmations to your womb. My womb is a safe place for my baby. My womb know exactly what to do to nourish my baby, to love my baby, to energize my baby, to protect my baby. My body knows what to do to carry my offspring and my seed. I'm seeing ancestral wisdom, okay? These words small. This says that your ancestors' strength and wisdom flow through you, preparing the path for the life you are about to create. Trust that their protection and guidance are with you. Step into motherhood with the power of generations behind you, okay? So for the ones that are going to find out you're pregnant, rely on your ancestors, okay? And it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't mean rely on the answers that you don't know. If you know who your grandmother is, your great-grandmother, know that those are the ones who want to help you. And I'm seeing black seed oil. Incorporate black seed oil into your pregnancy journey, as well as your prenatal vitamins, as well as drink your red raspberry leaf tea, okay? And speaking affirmation to your womb. And so this says, black seed oil in this rich soil. In the rich soil of your womb lies the potential for new life, and black seed oil is nature's gift to nurture that potential, known as the seed of blessing. Black seed oil harmonizes your reproductive energy spiritually and physically, priming your body for conception. Each drop of this ancient oil honors your body's journey toward creation and aligns you with divine fertility. So for the ones who want to get pregnant and are ready and are in alignment, this is about taking black seed oil or your prenatals and preparing your womb, okay? Now I have some actual spirit baby messages, okay? And then I'm going to get into some 2-week weight possible symptoms, okay? Because it's already becoming long. I'm seeing baby gender, surprise gender, okay? So you're not going to find out the gender until you give birth, okay? The baby is going to be hiding their gender or covering their, every time you get a sonogram. I'm seeing both baby gender in your future, okay? This says both baby gender in your future, boy and girl, okay? Could be twins, fraternal twins, boy and girl, okay? Both genders. You're going to have a boy and a girl in your future. This baby is going to love music, okay? It says, I talk to you through music. I like listening to you. I talk to you through music. I like listening to music with you. So this spirit baby talks through music with you. When you hear a certain song and certain words or certain tunes stand out, that's your spirit baby talking to you through music. They are musically inclined. All right, this is the last one here, and then we're going to get some 2-week weight symptoms, okay? I'm seeing new moon. And so we just got out of the new moon. We're in the full moon of Capricorn, baby dust during new moon. So baby dust is going to be falling upon a lot of you during this new moon and this Capricorn energy. And so your spirit baby wants you to rest, okay? Pregnancy. This is pregnancy. It says, mommy, find time to rest and relax, okay? Now we're going to get into some possible 2-week weight symptoms, okay? And then I'm going to let y'all go. So let's see what some 2-week weight symptoms are. Okay. Some of y'all going to have food cravings or aversions, okay? And so some of y'all been trying for 1 week, 1 month to a year. The number 1 is very, very significant. There's about new beginnings and new opportunities. I'm also seeing a baby girl coming through, okay? I'm a girl. And I see bleeding gums. So some of you are going to have bleeding gums. You're going to realize that your gums are very, very sensitive, okay? A baby girl is coming through. What else? Ooh, it is. Somebody is going to have mild complications, okay? Mild complications, very, very mild. Could be high blood pressure, okay? I'm thinking maybe morning sickness for maybe like a month to a month and a half. I'm also seeing June being very, very significant, okay? So we just got out of the month of June. So some of you are going to find out you are pregnant between this week and next week. I'm also seeing January, very, very significant, okay? And so that when I think of January, I think of Capricorn energy. and maybe Aquarius towards the end, but I'm picking up on Capricorn energy, and we are in the full moon of Capricorn, so ooh. Okay, and somebody's going to have pre-eclampsia, okay? So just beware that some of you are going to have pre-eclampsia. Don't worry, okay? I'm also seeing October, very, very significant, and I'm seeing feeling gassy and bloated. So you're feeling gassy, or you're going to be feeling gassy and bloated. Someone is going to need a RH negative shot, a Rogam shot, okay? And I'm seeing November being very, very significant, and balance your root chakra, okay? Balance your root chakras, and this baby is not going to like pacifiers. They're going to be a thumb sucker, or they're going to suck their fingers, okay? So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Tell a friend to watch this, and comment, subscribe, and don't forget to thumbs this video up, okay?